Hey everybody, welcome back to Johnny D Plays Mario Kart World. In this video, we're going to move along with the Grand Prix and get into the Shell Cup. And, since we're in the Shell Cup, we'll also put Koopa Troopa. And this guy looks like he's dressed ready for the beach, which is fitting because, well, you'll see why. Because for the Shell Cup, we're starting off with none other than Koopa Troopa Beach. Fittingly enough, we've got his very own course, and he has a beach outfit. It's perfect. And then we'll be going to Faraway Oasis, and then we'll go back to Crown City, race on a different route there. And then we will be racing in Peach Stadium. Let's go. Ooh, looks like a beach party going on. Nice. This course, Faraway Oasis, I'm really looking forward to racing on. It looks so cool. Look forward to seeing Crown City at night as well. Ooh, looks like it's a water theme. Look at that big balloon. Looking good, Koopa Troopa, looking good. Alright. So, in the last video, after I ended the make-believe Starview Peak route, I noticed something about the music, and it was a nighttime version of Koopa Troopa Beach from the 64, but it had like a wintry, snowy version to it. Like, it had a lot of bells and sleigh bells and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. Looks like we've got 5 laps around here, and this honestly just seems like a glorified circle. Kind of boring. Maybe the worst track in the game. Well, okay, well, actually, this might not be. There is one, I guess, variant of a track that is even worse, and we will be coming up on that later. Or soon, actually, not later. Later implies a different video. Soon implies the same video. So, yeah, we'll be coming up on a worse variant of a track soon. I mean, I like the beach party vibe that this track goes to, but, I mean, honestly, that's all it's got going for it. And, I do feel like they could have done more with it. And you're gonna see that at the end of the video. Just gonna use this mushroom to cut through here. Oh my gosh, am I about to lap Sidestepper? I think I am. Okay, can we let Sidestepper and Cataquack? Maybe not Cataquack, or... Okay, I was gonna say maybe we could lap him if we hit him with the red shell, but I think we're just lapping Sidestepper. Alright, that's it for Koopa Troopa Beach. Like the music and the theme of the track, but that's really all it's got going for it. Other than that, it's just a boring, glorified circle. Really no opportunities for any new tricks, no rails, no walls to ride on. Yeah. But I guess every Mario Kart game has to have a course or a few courses like that. But we're gonna move on to a much more fun course. It's a very beachy, beach party groovy remix of a song. I don't know what it is, but... What is this song? Oh, this is Baby Park! Ah, I love this remix. It's like, it was driving me crazy, because I knew I heard that song somewhere, but since it was in a different key and everything, Oh my god. Did I just go a completely wrong way that whole time? God. Okay. Man. Gotta pay more attention to where I'm going. Coins. Getting into sunset now? It's so cool. Or wait, maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me. Yeah, I don't think it's sunset. I think it's just the general air of this savanna region that we're in. Lots of dust around. This is the zebras. Them kicking up dust is what's making me think we're going into sunset, but we're not. It is staying in daylight. Oh, this music. See, just there, I thought we were going into sunset, but no, just more dust kicked up from the zebras. Oh my gosh, this music sounds so epic. See, if this were a previous Mario Kart game, that would have ruined the music for me, but it didn't, though. Ooh, I like this music. Just being on the lookout for any trick opportunities. Ooh, there's a rail. Failed to trick off of it, though. That music was so epic. Definitely fits the vibe of... Honestly, it fits the vibe of either this one or a different one that we're going to be racing on in the next video. But yeah, that was a good course. A lot of fun. Probably could have made it more fun if I paid more attention to rail and wall opportunities, but there's always 100 and 150cc for that. Alright, now we are going to Crown City. Going back to Crown City. See, I wish this course would have taken place during the sunset, because it's just gorgeous. Right. Based on the mini-map, looks like we're going to be racing across that bridge. The big, giant bridge. Trying to figure out what this song is. Oh, wait, hold on. Riverside Park. That's what it is. This mushroom here. Just gonna hit these speed panels. Ooh. Kept trying to get on that rail, but wasn't working. Alright. So Lakitu is our rival for this one. Wonder if that means something. Alright. There's got to be a bunch of stuff in free roam where you can just ride on the rails of the bridge and stuff. Right. I actually want to get on that, jump off of this Yoshi truck, because I want to see what food it is and... Oh. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, we get Sailor Koopa Troopa. Alright. We're in a new variant of Crown City now. We're gonna be on the lookout for any new... Oh, there we go. Made that work. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I already see a wall opportunity right there. Never mind. I mean... Well, that didn't work. Not that it would have, because the blue shell would have knocked me off anyway. Dang it. Wasn't high enough for that. Oh, here we go. Boom. I think I'm getting better at this wall riding thing. Oh, nope. Of course, as soon as I say I'm getting better at something, I do that. I mess up in some other part of the game. Alright, that's it for Crown City 2. Overall, not a bad variant, but the first one that we did in the Mushroom Cup is definitely better. Alright, next, we're moving on to Peach Stadium. And remember when I said there was a variant of a track that was even worse than Koopa Troopa Beach? Well, we're coming up on that. Because as soon as... Well, first of all, I should point out that I saw this in a YouTube video. But, like, as soon as you see what I'm seeing, you're gonna be like, what the heck was Nintendo thinking actually putting this variant in the game? Like, couldn't have done a little bit more with it, like... And of course, I figured out what they could have done with this variant, and so that means you'll be seeing not one, but 2 dream scenarios at the end of this video. I got off this surfboard here. Dude, check my feather. Screw you. Alright. See if we can get on this wall. Ooh, there we go. Oh, man. Alright. I guess you can't... I don't know. I guess you can't stay on walls for as long as you think you can, or maybe you just have to hold the drift button. Let me try that. That didn't work. Maybe try holding it after I get on. Nope. That just... okay. You live and you learn. Oh, I want that. I want that. I want this costume here. Cut through there. And then... I do like the music for Peach Stadium. So... you don't get to listen to it for very long, though, because... once you see this minimap, you're gonna be like... really? That's it? Like, this is how we're gonna end this cup? But yeah, look at that minimap. Like, so pathetic. So pathetic. Okay, well, feathers can't dodge blues. Alright. Well, that was a very mediocre way to end a cup. But at least we won. Alright. Given that this is the Shell Cup, pretty sure we know where the ceremony's gonna be. Koopa Chirpa Beach. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Fireworks during the daytime just don't do it for me. Like, the ceremony should have taken place at night. Ooh, nice trophy. Got all the palm trees, the water, and that surfboard. Love it. And we got Lakitu, which is fitting because, well, he is a Koopa Chirpa. He has a shell, and we just won the Shell Cup, so there we go. Alright, we are back on Koopa Chirpa Beach, ready to journey to the land of make-believe once again. So the first lap of this dream scenario version of Koopa Chirpa Beach would go as you saw it in the Grand Prix Cup that we just did. But then, once you get into the second lap, there would be an arrow field right where I'm looking at right there. And you would just keep going straight ahead. And this here is actually a tribute to Koopa Beach 1 from Super Mario Kart. They added this as a tribute that you race through in Grand Prix and Knockout Tour when you're traveling between courses. So this would actually be a part of the course in the stream scenario. So you would do that. And then for laps 3, and then for lap 3, you would come back through this way backwards, and then you would come through here so that you could continue the rest of the course in the correct way. And again, we're on lap 3 of this scenario. And then for lap 4, you would do the same thing that you did in lap 2. You would race on the Koopa Troopa Beach 1 variant, and then coming back for lap 5, you would do the same thing that you did for lap 3, and then lap 5 would still be the end of it, and yeah. Alright guys, we are back at Peach Stadium, ready for our make-believe version of this one, because as you saw, that cup did not end in a very good way, only taking us a very mediocre distance underneath, I guess, the main course of Peach Stadium, which we'll see in a much later video. So, yeah, you're coming from, in this dream scenario, you're coming from Crown City. You're going through this line under here, and so yeah, it starts out like it went in the Grand Prix, where you come over this way. Use my mushrooms to kind of speed this up. But then, instead of turning up here, you would keep going, and then you would cross over into that for lap 2, because in this stream scenario, it would be, you would get 3 laps around this variant of Peach Stadium, not just 1. So yeah, you would keep going this way, and then you would cut through here, and then you would go on the train tracks. Gonna mushroom my way through here. And then you would turn up here, and then this would start... Then this would start you on lap 3. And then you would go on lap 3 just one way around the entire perimeter of that whole roofed section. Hold on, let me make sure I'm going the right way. So yeah, lap 3, you would just go around this whole perimeter. Okay, his horn sounds like a... Well, his horn sounds just like him, so definitely picked the right vehicle. So yeah, and then you would come back through here, and that's how it would end. And that is going to do it for the stream scenario and this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for enduring a mostly mediocre cup with me. Faraway Oasis definitely carried that one. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Peace, love, and blessings, and I'll see y'all next time for the Banana Cup.